Hello everyone, I'm Sarvesh Tongre from Team Hashcode and I'm super excited to share our Krishi Setu app with you, an app for farmers built using React Native, Node.js, MongoDB and Flask. So we have utilized the tool Groq here. Our mission is to empower farmers with tool to make farming smarter, sustainable and more profitable. So in this video, I'll walk you through the Krishi Setu's powerful features designed to simplify farm management and boost productivity. So let's dive into the app demo. So first of all, the sign up and login. So during the sign up, you are asking the basic details from farmer like username, mobile number, email, etc. Then onto the login. Now we have implemented two logins here, first by phone and also by email. So farmers can do by any one of them. So I'll just start with the phone number login. After successful login, the user will be directed to our home page where his details are displayed along with the several features of our app. So as you can see here, the login has been successful. So now on the home page, we have first of all displayed the weather data according to the user's current location. For example, we have shown the temperature ranges for the 7 days ahead. Also, we have shown how the weather has been currently, like mainly clear, etc. This has been fetched from an API. The user can check out his profile through several settings, and which we'll see later. Onto the home page, we have also shown several services which user can use, which the farmers can use in our application, such as post harvest, manage water, crop care, etc., which we'll see one by one. Below it, we also have a chat assistant to help the farmers navigate in our application if he is not able to find any particular feature. So now talking about the first feature of our application, which is the schemes. On this page, the farmers can identify and talk with our assistant to find out several subsidies for a particular crop, etc. For example, if you want to find out which subsidies, so you can simply type that. Now using the Groq, we have implemented this feature. So several subsidies come out, example, scheme name, eligibility, benefits, etc. The user can also use the voice assistant here to
The Indian government has introduced several schemes to support wheat farmers. Here are the details of the schemes. 1. National Food Security Mission NFSM.
So this is the schemes page. The next page is crop care. So in the crop care section, the farmers can upload an image of a particular crop for which they want to detect a disease, which they are unable to identify. So for example, if I'm uploading an image of a corn here, so the Groq will analyze this image completely, and using LLM, they are giving the proper result, like what particular disease is present here. So if you see here, the disease is corn smut, or a disease type is fungus. It also provides us the plant health and the leaf health, etc. The symptoms are given in, and also the treatment procedure is provided for this particular crop. Not just uploading image, the user can also take a photo as well. So I just taken a photo earlier of a neem plant. So as you can see here, this neem tree was completely healthy. So it has given no particular disease here. So disease health is none, and the plant health and leaf health is healthy. Now on to the next section of market. So now in the market page, we have used an API called the Data.government API, which provides us the real-time prices of several commodities or crops in agriculture. So basically the form we have asked user for a state, and within that state we are selecting a particular district, and we also select any particular commodity for which we want the price. So first of all, for all commodities, it is providing us the prices for all types of crops. First of all, here is brinjal. Now using Groq, we have done the market analysis here. So as you can see here, for the brinjal, the market analysis has been given here. Also the tips to the farmers, like when you can sell this particular crop, etc., has been provided. Similarly, we can do for several other commodities. Also, we can select any particular state, for example, Andhra Pradesh. Within that, we can find out the prices of the commodities, for example, tomato here, and we can also see the percentage of rise or drop in the prices of this commodity. After this, we also have a nearby stores in the market section, where according to the user's current location, the stores which are close to the user are provided here. So these are some sample data basically here. So we can see here the stores have been displayed, and also the farmers can call this particular stores directly. Next important feature of our application is post-harvest. So the post-harvest basically refers to the stage in the agriculture process that occurs after the crops are harvested. So in the post-harvest, the user has to provide his crop for which he wants the details and also the harvest date. Now within our backend, we are also selecting the user's latitude and longitude also to give the proper and precise results. So if I select wheat here and the harvest date, example 30th April, this Maharashtra has been fetched from the user only. So this will provide a particular result as you can see. And it provides us a day-wise plan for the post-harvest, for example, drying, grading and cleaning, storage in cool, dry, freeze, etc. Now if I change the crop, for example, tomato, then it will provide us some other plan accordingly. So as you can see here, harvest tomatoes are optimal ripeness, etc. Also the season, etc. Weather forecast has also been provided using API, and user can also hear this data using our voice feature.
Tomato harvest in Maharashtra on the 30th of April 2025 requires careful post-harvest handling to maintain quality.
Now our next feature is manage water, that is sprinkler. So we know that in farming there are several types of irrigation methods like drip, sprinkler, etc. And farmers are confused for which particular method to use. So you can basically specify as the crop name. So example, if he is growing cucumber and his field size in acres is 2 acres, then he can select any particular irrigation method he wants. There are different types of methods here. So let's select sprinkler method. Now after doing this, it will give us specific day-wise plan to how to sprinkle our farms. For example, it is provided us irrigation schedule for almost 6 to 7 days here. And also water saving tips have been provided below using Groq. And again, user can hear this using our voice feature.
Cucumbers require consistent moisture, especially in dry soil. This 7-day irrigation schedule provides 160 millimeters of water, with 2 to 3 irrigations per week. Water-saving tips like mulching, drip irrigation, and rainwater harvesting can help reduce water usage by up to 40%.
Now the next feature is fertilizer recommendation. So we are using the user's latitude, longitude, also the region to find out the most precise soil data for him to recommend fertilizers. Now the fertilizers are based on the crops, so he can specify any particular crop for which he wants the fertilizers. So for example, he wants to grow jowari, then he will enter his crop name and therefore the fertilizer recommended will come. So as you can see here, the soil analysis has been done and the recommended fertilizer types are being given here, which are also given below. in table. So you can see there are different types of fertilizers like sulfur, NPK, etc. are provided for jowari. Similarly, if he enters any other crop, then he will get some different fertilizers. So as you can see here, different fertilizers now like urea, etc. have been provided for tomato. Also, the several things like rate has been provided, notes has been provided, and timing methods also have been provided. So now our next important feature is crop suggestions. So the farmers basically face difficulty in identifying which particular crop to grow on his land according to the seasons, etc. So now already the Pune and Maharashtra have been fetched from the user's current location. Now if he inputs his land size and gets the crop recommendations. So using our Groq, we are recommended him the best crops he can grow on his particular land. So as you can see here, now currently it is summer season here. So it is recommending cucumber, etc. to grow and other types of cucumber only. Now the farmer can also click on the generate crop calendar. So what it will do is it will generate a proper plan from starting to ending for this particular crop and how he can do maximum utilization using this crop. So for example, a week-wise plan has been provided. So for week 1, there is land preparation, etc. For week 2, sowing, irrigation, week 3, fertilizer, etc. So a proper plan has been provided to the farmer for the cucumber growth, for optimal cucumber growth. Now we also provided us a news section here for farmers to stay up to date to the current news regarding agriculture. Inside this, he can also search to any particular topic, or he can also search according to particular states. For example, Maharashtra. So the news is regarding Maharashtra will appear, as you can see. Now talking about the chat assistant. So in our chat assistant, the farmer can enter and see to which particular page he wants to navigate. For example, he wants to update his profile or go to settings, access market, etc. Then he can just click on it and our assistant will navigate him to that particular page, as you can see here. So now coming on to the settings section. So initially we have provided the profile completion to the farmer. So he will be aware of how much profile he has completed. And by completing 100%, he can get maximum precise results. Now update section here. Now doing a farming, there are several documents which the farmer needs to handle. For example, there can be receipts, bills, etc. Also invoices. So we have given him a proper spot to keep all his documents correctly. So basically he can select a particular file and just upload his file here. So for this we are using the Node.js backend and Cloudinary to implement this. Another important feature which we have provided is translate. So basically most of the farmers in India are unable to understand English, etc. And the invoices, etc. are present in English. So we have provided him in this feature so where he can translate this document and summarize this document easily. So now the current language has been set to English only. So you will see the translation in English only, but later we will see the language change also. So as you can see, the invoice has been translated successfully and the details have been provided in short and summary. Now coming on to the language section. Now another important feature which we have provided in our application is language change. So basically most of the farmers in India are unable to understand English, so they can use our application in different languages. For example, if we select Marathi, then the language of the complete application will change and also the responses from Groq will also change. For example, if I again ask the which subsidies here in scheme section. So in our prompt we have specified the Groq. So as you can see here, the response has been received in Marathi language only, which the farmer has selected currently, and also he can again use the voice feature.
कमालीचा प्रश्न आहे तुमचा. भारत सरकार आणि राज्य सरकारी शेतकऱ्यांना मदत करण्यासाठी.
Similarly, for other things also we'll see the application in Marathi language only as well as the responses from the Groq. Example again, if I do post harvest. So as you can see, the responses will be in that particular language only. And again, if I go to document translation, now if I import the English document, that is a form invoice which was in English, the translation will be received in Marathi. So this basically helps the user or the farmers to understand this particular document and also summarize the document in Marathi language or their native language, as you can see here. Some of the other pages which we have implemented in application is profile pages. Then we also update profile and change password, etc. Where we have used Twilio for SMS sending, etc. So this is our complete application for farmers. Implemented several features using Groq. Thank you.